what is the hurdle, what is the greatest obstacle in realizing God? It is a topic or it is a matter useful for everybody. What is the greatest obstacle? Why we are not realizing the self? Self and God, the same in a way. Why self-realization is not happening? Why we are not experiencing God? For that I tell you a simple thing. Though every simple thing is simple for A but difficult for B, may be very difficult for C. God exists everywhere. Everybody agrees? Firstly, God is. Somebody has opinion against it about the existence of God. Somebody has the doubt. Let us see this thing first. If there is no doubt, or everybody believes that yes, God is there, then we proceed further. Because the doubt can also be removed. So because nobody is saying that there is doubt, nobody is against it, therefore I take it that everybody accepts that yes, we believe in God. Right. God is everywhere. God is in everyone. Everywhere means in every one of us also. God is always there. So God is in everybody all the time. Therefore God is here in us all the time. Then what is the problem? Why the experience is not happening? The reason in brief or in a sense is this, that so far a person has attachment with the world. With the world means maybe with the human beings, with money, with house, with job. Attachment with the world is the obstacle. The less the attachment, the nearer we are to God existing in us. And when there is no attachment, that's all there is God. And always remember, attachment and love, they are totally different. In a way, they are opposed to each other. Love exists everywhere also. There is no existence without love. But love is not attachment. Yesterday or day before that I explained love has 3 stages. Love dominated by passion. Love is there also. Passion between the male and female, generally it is there, but passion may be for money also. In many people it is there. Passion may be for becoming famous, well known. Passion for respect, expecting respect from others. So love dominated by passion. Actually, there is very little experience of love then, very little. And therefore, what happens generally, I take the example of so-called love between male and female. They both to each other they say, I love you. And she or he says, I love you. And in the morning they say like that, and in the evening they quarrel. When you love, why do you quarrel? Because passion is there. So love dominated by passion. Many people say, I love so and so person. But that so and so person is very wealthy. And the eyes of the person are on his wealth, saying, I love him. And by chance, if that person becomes poor, he goes away. So, there is no love in fact. It is dominant, love exists everywhere, but it is so much overpowered by other element. Attachment towards worldly things. That one does not feel pure love. Then second stage, love dominated by emotions. There is a difference between emotions and feelings. I am not going to tell you, but you take anything. The quality of heart, higher than the first. And the highest stage is love dominated by soul, spirit, spiritual wisdom. That highest stage is realized or is there in the life of a realized person. The realized person loves the whole world, even the vegetation, everything. That does not mean that the realized person loving everybody everywhere is going to embrace a cow. That does not mean that. Or going to embrace a tree. That does not mean that. Or going to embrace anybody walking on the street. I love. That man will give you slap. But you are understanding. The good feeling, that inner feeling, love for everybody. But that is the case of realized person. There is not the least of attachment in him or in her. By remembering all many things I have to say, which sometimes may give some indication of ego, but it is not ego. My purpose is to convey things to you. For example, for so many years you are coming here, many of you. Some for the last 20 years, 30 years, so many. I always love you. Suppose from tomorrow you decide, we don't come now. Thank you. Don't come. Still I love you. Because there is not the least worldly element in my love. I don't want money from you. I don't want respect from you. Many people who live with me, money and you give sometimes or put in their chest, it all goes to the needy and deserving. Even from my own earned income, 100% tax paid. From that also I put in there. So if there is not, and attachment should not be there, but performance of duty is different from attachment. So, when there is no attachment and there is performance of duty as a matter of service to the husband, to the wife, to the children, to the friends, to the neighbors, whoever, then you have peace inside, no agitation, because there is no expectation. Whenever there is expectation, there is conflict. I did so much for you, what are you doing for me? Then there is conflict. But if I say, I have done whatever I could and I am ready to do, and I am not concerned what you do, I love you, then God is there. God is always there, but then you experience that permanent peace inside. Permanent, I've said permanent peace. Temporary peace comes, goes away, comes, goes away. That happens due to many worldly events. There is another peace, final peace, which never goes away. God, peace, love, ultimately the same. So try to observe yourself. Go on observing what is happening in you, and go on serving others without expectation. Go on doing your part. Don't expect that I am doing so much and so he or she not doing anything. You do your best and forget others, what they are doing for you. In this way, step by step, real truth settles down in us. There comes a harmony between our thoughts, words and actions. They are the same then. Otherwise, generally what happens? Thinking another thing, speaking another thing, and trying to do something else. This is non-deception, deceit, cunningness. So in this way, God is already there. You have not to bring from some side, from somewhere. God is there already. No human being and no creature, even no object, nothing can be without existence of God. In the stone, you just to convey the idea to you, in a way, God is in a sleeping stage, in a stone. Then God becomes more manifested in vegetation, flowers, trees. Then still greater manifestation of God in animals. And among animals also, they have given all those categories. Then they say chimpanzee, and like that theory of evolution. Darwin, Spencer, so and so. Then they say undeveloped men, women, like that. Then comes the so-called developed man or woman. And when some human being follows the scientific spiritual path, it is scientific. Everything is mentioned. For example, in Maharishi Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, every step that happens, one after the another. And when like this, step by step, it is only in the human body that God blossoms fully, totally, completely. That you can see in a realized person if you happen to meet somebody somewhere. So, searching God outside here and there, that is also a stage many people go on. Pilgrimage, I don't criticize anybody. That is a stage. People are going from place to place. But ultimately everybody has to come to one's own existence. And then meditation. And then insight like that. And practicing. The question arises, how long it will continue? Whole life. Don't be discouraged. And who knows, in the next life also if you have. And it may come to an end even this night. Who knows? Who knows it? Like that, something I tried to point out. Existence of God, realization. Never give up your duty. Duty is to be done. There have been examples in this country of great spiritual persons. Anandamayi Ma, with whom I was for some time, a very great saint, lady saint. Some books are there, though she was not learned. Just disciples printed something. Anyway, I was personally with her. It was, there is one thing, destiny and effort. So by destiny, there are two things, destiny and effort. So in destiny, she was to be married. She got married. Perhaps Bholanath was the name of the husband. But she was already so much evolved spiritually. In the very first night when they met, or rather were ready to meet as husband and wife, the husband naturally touched the body and she went into samadhi. It happened. What to do? He said, but she said, it is not in my hands. I can't bear this touch of passion. The husband became disciple of the wife then. And then, but Anandamayi Ma, the wife, the great saint, never gave up the performance of duty towards him, or doing everything for him. The husband died before she gave up the body. In Rishikesh, there is an ashram. I met her there also. I like that. Many saints, other saints also. So, someday, this sexual relationship has to stop someday. And enough of it, you have seen it so many times. How long you intend to go in doing this, all this foolish thing? Repeating and like that. I have purposely said foolish. When you have seen, passed through it, there should come a time when that attachment goes away and you start feeling perfection in your own self. Peace is in you, perfection is in you, God is in you. And there may come a time when you feel everything in you and you are totally concerned. You stop going to 46 Gangwal Park. Enough. So God is always with you. That realization, that experience happens in this way, step by step, something I try to convey. May God be kind to all of you.